My name is Rich Alt, and if you don't know me, I'm the mayor. Heather will be talking later on. Heather is the project manager for this whole thing, so she'll have a moment to talk to you about the whole thing in a few minutes. But kudos go to Heather and the Parks and Rec and to the Board of Aldermen and the Board of Aldermen people that are here today. Robert Carroll's over there. Karen is back there in the back, and Mark is
behind you
here. Frank's over there. So Rebecca is out of town, and Lo had an emergency with her dog, and she's at the emergency vet thing. So otherwise, everybody would be here. Just a little background. This has been over 2 administrations that this thing has come up through. I don't know. I don't recall anybody ever voting against this whole thing. Everybody's been for that. But I will give Karen a lot of kudos because she is the one who's probably been the biggest champion of this whole thing. And so I give her kudos for doing that.
Thank you.
I want to say it wouldn't be as good a project without Eric King. He's going to speak. I want y'all to know that the quality of this project, the trajectory of it was changed by this man and also by the company he works with, Morningstar Marinas. So, yay. We'll hear from you.
Eric is up next after me, and Karen nailed it on the head. Is that Eric's guidance on this whole thing and working with the city and helping to craft what it's going to look like was instrumental in the final project and what it looked like, what it looks like, I should say. So with that said, I'm going to let the people who actually did all the work get up here and speak. And Eric, if you would please come up.
Thank you, Mayor. Thanks everybody for coming out. And as the mayor said, 2 administrations to get to the end of this. It's been a challenging time. We had some easement issues we had to switch and legal matters that kind of backed us up. And we had some citizens that were thinking it'd never come, but here it is. And the city's been great to work with. Bob Jarvis, I don't know if we mentioned him, and Heather have been phenomenal to work with through the project. Even when it really got serious, Bonnie was the active city manager, and she stepped in and helped us guide some things that we were having trouble getting done. And the alderman, like the mayor said, nobody has flinched at it. Whatever we need, we've gotten building inspections, and here we are today. Morningstar is we're a huge partner in the city. We're wanting to do anything we can to help anybody we can here. And a young lady asked me a question about signage. We're going to put 5 signs up right out front of here. It says for kayak launch only. So I think there were some concerns about our sign that says by permit only. As long as somebody's in these slots here, we're not going to tell you away, but there will be some dedicated parking. We're a little behind on getting signs because we had to get the concrete and all this stuff in. But again, thank the city and this partnership, and we hope to do more.
Thank you.
Again, piggybacking off of what Eric said, is it could not have happened without our partnership with Morningstar Marina. We did one of the longest processes in construction is the permitting phase. And we had to shift the easement a little just to meet the Coastal Area Management Division's regulations and federal regulations. But, you know, it's here, and we are thankful. The city honestly decided that we needed a kayak launch or kayak water access in 2021. So we applied for the CAMA Public Access Grant in the fall of 2021. We found out we were awarded the grant to build this launch in January of 22. And we actually signed all the contracts in March of 2022. So we, put it out for bid, and a local contractor won, McPherson Marine, and Jesse will speak in a minute. Working with Jesse, Bob, and Eric, going over the plans, what would be best and modern and up to date. working on the slope of the ramp, trying to meet our ADA. You know, we continually had to keep on the process. So, you know, after 2 years, it is finally here, and we appreciate your support. I do want to acknowledge, along with the Board of Aldermen, I want to acknowledge some of my Parks and Rec Advisory Committee that has steered along for this process and pushed it and supported it. So just raise your hand when I call your name. Emma Thomas, Karen Boyan, Roberta Dozier, I know Stephanie Jackson, and I call him W squared, Warren Whitley. That's what I call him. So anyway, you know, kudos to them for seeing the need for this and agreeing and champion it. I could not be more pleased. It's another huge asset to the city of Southport. One of the big pushes recreation-wise across the nation is connectivity to other communities and within our own community, blueways and greenways. So this is an addition that can go on the state's blueway access. So we're extremely grateful. And now I'm going to turn it to Jesse. He is he's the contractor. Phenomenal job, phenomenal ideas.
Thank you, Heather. Hey, everybody. My name's Jesse McPherson. My wife and I live here. We're raising a family here, so we're part of you guys. We love being a part of it. We've done this job now, and we've done the city docks, old city docks, and Kingsley Park. And every time we get involved, we try to engineer it to the best of our ability and to modernize it, as Heather was saying. And some of the things I want to point out about this method of construction is it is born of the Carolinas. So this is an agricultural product. The concrete is an agricultural product that's been repurposed, and now we lay them down as panels to go across the water with. One of the things that is a feature of this is that it's extremely heavy. So as the storm surges come in, they're not as likely to get jostled around, or the window of the dock won't start walking on us quite as bad. That being said, you know, storms are storms, and we're going to be doing some repairs. Well, when we have to do those repairs, this method is also very modular. So the handrails look all tied in together, but really every 8-foot section or 16-foot section can be dismantled, reconfigured, and put back. So it saves time and money on rebound from any storms that we have. Everybody else did what I like to call the hard work, because I'm a field guy. I love being out here, and my crew is such an outstanding crew. They do really good jobs. But one of the things that is the most difficult thing is going through this permitting process. So we had engineers, we had several meetings trying to get this thing done, and we had budget constraints and time constraints. And one of the things that we were really adamant about is wanting to get the whole thing done. So I was really glad that we were able to work that out financially so we could, you know, complete the project to its fullest of capability. We've got some things that need to be addressed as of now, but we're going to be here for you as McPherson Marine so we can, you know, share in the town. We're going to be down here with our kayaks too and our kids, and we're just happy to be a contributor to all this town has to offer. We love it here. So thank you.
So if the board members would be so kind as to walk on the other side of the entranceway here, and they can put the tapes, the ribbon across it. Come on. You guys.
This board.
They got holes in them so the water can come through it at least.
Look like a cattle box or something. Come on, Hannah.
Rodeo right here.
It's nice contrast. Oh, yeah, that's right. I'll bring it.
Yeah, get in the front. All right, energy. All right, W2.
Yeah, man. What are we doing? Okay, I tell you what, we're going to get everybody.
No, you're
Okay. Okay, we're ready, everybody? A lot of pressure.
It is.
Okay, 1, 2, and 3.
Here you go.
Yeah.
Anybody who wants to walk down the ramp and look at it,
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
I make a suggestion. Not all y'all.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's awesome.
Y'all did it really nice. I just threw it to needle after that.
Did a good job.
We were working with them.
It's gonna make life a lot easier.
Hey, Mr. Spencer's gonna take a kayak out for a spin now. We can get some good photos. Very nice. What do you think? Looks good.
This is really nice.
The handles to take away. That's the hard thing about getting it.